We knew yesterday was going to be the grand third matchup between the Titans and the Ravens yesterday. We knew it was going to happen because of the scenarios last week where the Dolphins in Week 17 did not have Ryan Fitzpatrick out with COVID, of course. Toya blew it in Week 17 last week. So we knew the Dolphins were out, and we knew the Colts were in. Now, given what we knew, whoever won the AFC South, the Ravens were going to have to travel to either Tennessee or Indianapolis. I was watching the last few seconds of that Titan-Texan game last week. And I was saying to myself, we better not be playing Tennessee again. That was literally my reaction. Okay, that was my reaction. Because we knew what happened on November 22nd. We lost to this team in overtime. Okay, we lost this team like it was another embarrassing performance from the Ravens. We already knew what happened January 11th last year. And sad to say, today is the 1-year anniversary of us getting embarrassed when we had the 1 seed last year. But this is a different Ravens team. Lamar came back, won all of the games he had to. That's all that mattered to me at the end of the day as a Ravens fan. Alright? Let's understand something very clear here. Since December 8th, Lamar Jackson has gone back to his former MVP self. Alright? All the games he's won against Dallas, against Cleveland, that was that magic game on Monday Night Football. Everybody thought Lamar was taking a poop. No. What Lamar did, if he did have cramps, Lamar Jackson went back to MVP form 2019. This Ravens team had a lot going into this game against the Titans yesterday. This was the third grand matchup. Alright, this was the third hurrah between Tannehill and Jackson. Given the fact that I have told everybody, my friends, and everybody who I've worked with over the years at my jobs, I've said, watch out if this Ravens team becomes a road team. Because they can be very dangerous. Okay, they are a very dangerous team on the road. And people laughed at me. Okay, but keep in mind, anybody remember when Joe Flacco was our quarterback? Okay, yeah, we beat the Colts at home. Okay, that was Ray Lewis's last game at home. But look what we did against the Broncos. Look what we did against the Patriots. That's irrelevant to this conversation now, of course. But we look at the Ravens schedule, and a majority of the games were on the road. A majority of the games were on the road when Lamar did come back. And out of all those games, the Ravens won. So it was an even stretch. Okay? When Lamar came back. So here we are. Okay. We're technically favored by 3 points in Las Vegas' standards. Alright. So here's what happens. First quarter, I kind of get worried. Okay, Lamar gets picked. So what? So what if he got picked right there? Once we get to the second quarter of this game, when Lamar ran the ball for 48 yards. When I saw Lamar running yesterday, as it happened, live, I was yelling at the TV. I was literally screaming at the TV yesterday. And, okay, on that play, I'm thinking, if it's not a touchdown, I'll take the 1st and goal at this point. Let Dobbins get it in. Let Edwards get it in. I don't care. We got to win this football game. It's a miracle we saw that ref lift his hands up and gave Lamar Jackson that touchdown. Because we're seeing how hungry Lamar Jackson is. We're seeing how good this Ravens team can be on the road in the playoffs. Now, it's only a wild card game. And I get that Dobbins did technically secure it, and then the defense did make a big play. Okay. That's fine. That's fine if our defense helped us yesterday. Okay? Let's understand something here very clearly. All right? Tennessee was still in this game. All right? Was still in this game yesterday. I want to thank Marcus Peters for saving the day. Now, given that some people are upset about the taunting, okay, I understand that. For us Ravens fans, we take this moment, this one particular moment, that we can finally say we finally beat Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans. This is going to be a rivalry that goes on for years. Okay? Tannehill's still in his prime. He's only 32. We have a couple more years left of this rivalry. You know? Do I see Tennessee being back? Yeah, of course. Tennessee's a good team. You got Derrick Henry. You know, look, I'm not going to give Derrick Henry credit for what he did in the regular season. But Derrick Henry only had 40 yards yesterday on 18 carries. J.K. Dobbins? Yeah. I'm talking about that guy. I'm talking about him. I'm talking about J.K. on himself. Only on 9 carries yesterday. 43 yards, but yet got the 1 touchdown in the third quarter. 1 touchdown was all that needed for the Ravens to win this football game, besides the Peters interception. And Lamar Jackson running the football for 48 yards. Am I crediting the Ravens for what they did yesterday? Yes, I am. The Ravens played their best football they have all season in this one particular game. Next week, it's going to be very tough. Saturday night on NBC, we are traveling to Buffalo. Did anybody watch that Buffalo Colt game on Saturday afternoon? I certainly did. And when I watched that game, Buffalo looked pretty good. I am very worried facing Josh Allen, who threw for 324 yards. 26 of 35. No interceptions thrown. Okay? This Ravens team has got to figure out how to stop Stephon Diggs coming up on Saturday night. Because we are going to a very hostile environment in Buffalo. Now, Buffalo, we saw with almost 7,000 people wearing their face masks. They were a very rowdy bunch of people. Okay? This is going to be a very hard environment for Lamar to play in. No matter if Pittsburgh had won or Cleveland had won, that game last night really didn't mean anything to us. Us Raven fans were just not caring about it that much. We were just wondering, oh, this is odd. The Cleveland Browns somehow are actually beating the Pittsburgh Steelers? We just looked at it and we were like, you know what? We'll worry about our business against Buffalo. By the way, congratulations to the Cleveland Browns on their first playoff win in who knows how long. But, do you honestly expect Cleveland to beat Kansas City next week? I will be very surprised if Kansas City's not in this AFC Championship game. So, Ravens have got to get ready for a very tough game coming up on Saturday night on NBC. We know how tough Buffalo is to play in. We know how tough this will be. We know how this is going to be a rough game coming up in Buffalo. And we know the circumstances. But one thing that needs to improve for Lamar, I understand he only threw for almost 200 yards yesterday. But that's not how you're going to beat the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen. That's not how you're stopping this team. So, this is going to be an interesting situation on Saturday night. But I will tell you this right now. Las Vegas is not giving Baltimore a break here.